Hello, travelers, and welcome to the Exploring Earth's Secret and Journeys channel. If you like to explore and learn new things, you are in the right place. So let's get started. Get ready to pack your bags because today we're jetting off to Europe. So buckle up, grab your passport, and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. First stop, Santorini, Greece. Picture this: sparkling blue water as far as the eye can see. Whitewashed houses clinging to cliffs like they're gossiping about the neighbors. And those sunsets, oh my goodness, those sunsets. It's like someone took a paintbrush and created the most romantic scene ever. And speaking of romance, can we talk about those blue-domed churches for a second? I mean, come on, they're practically begging for a wedding. But seriously, Santorini is like stepping into a postcard. It's so beautiful, you'll probably want to pinch yourself to make sure you're not dreaming. But don't worry, it's real and it's spectacular. Just try not to fall in love with it because you might never want to leave. And trust me, I would know. I almost missed my flight home because I was too busy eating baklava and trying to learn how to say one more sunset in Greek. Santorini is beautiful, but what is there to actually do there? Soak up the sun and the views, get lost in charming streets, sip on local wine, or take a donkey ride. Santorini is full of stories. History dating back thousands of years, from ancient ruins to charming museums. Ciao, Bella. Welcome to Venice, the city of canals and gondolas. Forget taxis. In Venice, you travel by boat. Glide through narrow canals, under ancient bridges, maybe even get serenaded. Sure, there are tourists, but for good reason. The stunning architecture and hidden courtyards are timeless. Imagine sipping cappuccino in a charming piazza. And don't forget the gelato. Venice is a feast for the senses. It's an unforgettable adventure. Ciao, Bella! Venice isn't just about gondolas and canals. It's home to incredible art and architecture. Highlights include St. Mark's Square and the Rialto Bridge. Don't forget the shopping. From boutiques to artisan shops, find the perfect souvenir. Be prepared to haggle. Venice knows how to party. Romantic dinners or nights out, Venice has something for everyone. Pace yourself to see it all. Put on your dancing shoes and experience the magic of Venice. If you see George Clooney, tell him Ellen says ciao. He might invite you for a gondola ride. Bonjour from Paris, everybody. This city is like a delicious croissant, buttery smooth and impossible not to love. Savor every cobblestone street and charming cafe. Speaking of charming, how about that Eiffel Tower? I mean, talk about making a statement. It's like the city's own exclamation point. And the view? Forget about it. It's like looking out over a sea of rooftops. And you know me, I love to people watch. In Paris, it's like a fashion show on every corner. Everyone looks so effortlessly chic. Speaking of baguettes, let's not forget about the food. Every meal is a celebration of deliciousness. Seriously, I could gain like 10 pounds just smelling the bread here. But hey, calories don't count when you're on vacation, right? So let's grab a baguette, some cheese, and find a sunny spot to soak it all in. Okay, so Paris is known as the City of Love. And let me tell you, it lives up to its reputation. Everywhere you look, there are couples strolling hand in hand, stealing kisses in front of fountains, and whispering sweet nothings to each other. It's enough to make even the most cynical heart melt. And as the sun sets, Paris transforms into the City of Lights. The Eiffel Tower sparkles, the street lamps cast a warm glow, and the entire city takes on a magical quality. It's like stepping into a fairy tale. Trust me, you haven't truly experienced Paris until you've seen it sparkle at night. Hola from Barcelona, where the sun is shining, the sangria is flowing, and the architecture is unlike anything you've ever seen. This city is a feast for the senses, a vibrant tapestry of color, culture, and Catalan charm. And speaking of charm, let's talk about Antoni Gaudí, the architectural genius who left his whimsical mark all over Barcelona. His buildings look like something out of a dream, with their curving lines, colorful mosaics, and playful designs. Take the Sagrada Familia, for example. This basilica is Gaudí's masterpiece, a masterpiece that's still under construction after over a century. It's like a giant sandcastle designed by a mad scientist, and it is absolutely breathtaking. But Gaudí's genius isn't confined to just one building. You can find his playful touch all over Barcelona. From Park Güell with its mosaic salamander and gingerbread-like houses, to Casa Batlló with its whimsical balconies and skeletal facade, it's like wandering through a real-life fairy tale. No trip to Barcelona is complete without some time on the sand. Barceloneta Beach is the most popular, with golden sand and sparkling water. When you've had enough sun, head to Las Ramblas. It's a bustling boulevard with shops, restaurants, and street performers. Enjoy some tapas and soak up the vibrant atmosphere. Barcelona is a foodie's paradise with fresh seafood, paella, and delicious tapas. And don't forget the churros with rich chocolate. Barcelona will capture your heart and leave you wanting more. Just be sure to pack your dancing shoes because the nightlife here is legendary. Guten Tag from the Swiss Alps, where the air is fresh, the mountains are mighty, and the chocolate is, well, it's Swiss chocolate. Need I say more? This is a place where you can truly escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with nature. We're talking towering peaks, sparkling lakes, lush meadows, and charming villages straight out of a storybook. It's enough to make you want to yodel, or at least attempt to yodel. I won't judge. And speaking of storybook villages, have you ever heard of a little place called Zermatt? It's a car-free village nestled at the foot of the Matterhorn, one of the most iconic mountains in the world. Just picture yourself strolling through the streets, surrounded by traditional Swiss chalets, the air filled with the sound of cowbells and the smell of fresh mountain air. It's the definition of idyllic. Now, the Swiss Alps aren't just about breathtaking scenery. They're also an adventure lover's paradise. Whether you're into hiking, biking, skiing, or even just taking a scenic train ride, there's something here for everyone. You can hike through flower-filled meadows, bike along winding mountain passes, or take a cable car to the top of a mountain for panoramic views that will take your breath away. And in the winter, the Alps transform into a winter wonderland, perfect for skiing, snowboarding, and cozying up in a chalet with a mug of hot chocolate. But you know what my favorite thing to do in the Swiss Alps is? Absolutely nothing at all. Just find a sunny spot with a view, close my eyes, and breathe in that fresh mountain air. It's like a massage for your soul. So whether you're an adrenaline junkie or a relaxation enthusiast, the Swiss Alps offer the perfect escape from the everyday. Just be sure to pack your camera, your hiking boots, and your appetite for adventure. And chocolate. Definitely pack the chocolate. Welcome to Dubrovnik, Croatia, everybody. Or as I like to call it, King's Landing with better weather. You know, because Game of Thrones was filmed here. Anyway, get ready to be transported back in time as we explore this incredible walled city. First up, we're taking a stroll along the ancient city walls. And let me tell you, these walls are no joke. They're seriously impressive. We're talking massive stone fortifications that stretch for over a mile, built centuries ago to protect the city from invaders. You know, back when people thought swords were a good idea. As you walk along the walls, you'll be treated to the most breathtaking panoramic views of the Adriatic Sea, the red-tiled roofs of the old town, and the lush green islands just offshore. It's enough to make you want to break out in song. Or maybe that's just me. Don't forget your camera, folks, because these are the kind of views you'll want to remember forever. And be sure to tag me in your photos. I love seeing your travel adventures. Now, after all that walking, you're probably ready for a little relaxation. And what better way to unwind than with a dip in the crystal-clear waters of the Adriatic Sea? Dubrovnik has some truly stunning beaches, from secluded coves to lively stretches of sand. So grab your swimsuit, lather on the sunscreen, and get ready to soak up some rays. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even try your hand at some water sports like kayaking, paddleboarding, or even jet skiing. But let's be honest, the real highlight here is the food. After a long day of exploring, treat yourself to some delicious Croatian cuisine. Seafood lovers, you're in for a real treat. Think fresh-caught fish, grilled to perfection and seasoned with local herbs and spices. And don't even get me started on the oysters. So there you have it, folks. Dubrovnik, Croatia. A city steeped in history, blessed with natural beauty, and full of delicious surprises. It's the perfect destination for anyone looking to escape the ordinary and experience something truly special. Hold on to your wooden shoes, everyone, because we're headed to Amsterdam. Amsterdam is like a fairy tale come to life, with its charming canals, colorful houses, and more bicycles than you can shake a stroopwafel at. You can't come to Amsterdam without taking a canal cruise. It's the best way to see the city and learn about its fascinating history. After your cruise, explore the city's many museums, from the Anne Frank House to the Rijksmuseum. Now, no trip to Amsterdam would be complete without a visit to the Keukenhof Gardens, also known as the Garden of Europe. It's a magical place where millions of tulips burst into bloom every spring, creating a kaleidoscope of colors that will take your breath away. Seriously, it's like walking through a rainbow. And while you're there, be sure to pick up some tulip bulbs to take home with you. They make a great souvenir, and they're a lot less messy than bringing back a whole windmill. Trust me on that one. Of course, no trip to Amsterdam would be complete without indulging in some of the local delicacies. And no, I'm not talking about space cakes, although I'm sure those are interesting. I'm talking about stroopwafels, those delicious caramel waffle cookies that are impossible to resist. So go ahead, treat yourself. You deserve it. Just maybe pace yourself, or you'll be coming home with more than just tulip bulbs and memories. You might need an extra suitcase for those stroopwafels. Get ready for a feast for the eyes, folks, because we're off to Cinque Terre, Italy. This string of 5 colorful villages perched on the Italian Riviera is straight out of a storybook. Cinque Terre translates to 5 lands, and each village has its own unique charm and personality. But there's one thing they all have in common: breathtaking views. We're talking turquoise waters, dramatic cliffs, and lush vineyards that stretch as far as the eye can see. Now, the best way to experience Cinque Terre is by foot. There's a network of hiking trails that connect the villages, offering stunning views at every turn. Don't worry, you don't have to be an Olympic athlete to handle these trails. There are options for all fitness levels, from leisurely strolls to more challenging hikes. Just be sure to pack comfortable shoes and plenty of water, and maybe a few snacks, because trust me, you're going to work up an appetite taking in all this beauty. After all that hiking, you've definitely earned yourself a delicious Italian meal. And what better place to enjoy it than at a charming trattoria overlooking the Mediterranean Sea? Cinque Terre is known for its fresh seafood and locally grown produce, so you really can't go wrong with anything on the menu. But if you're looking for a recommendation, I highly suggest trying the pesto. It's made with fresh basil, pine nuts, and olive oil, and it's absolutely divine. And of course, no Italian meal is complete without a glass or 2 of local wine. Cinque Terre is known for its crisp white wines, which are the perfect accompaniment to a plate of fresh pasta or seafood. So sit back, relax, and soak up the incredible views. After all, you're in one of the most beautiful places on Earth. And as they say in Italy, la vita è bella, life is good. All right, everybody, get ready for a trip to Edinburgh, Scotland. Picture this: rolling green hills, castles perched on cliffs, and the sound of bagpipes echoing through the air. It's like stepping into a real-life fairy tale, only with better snacks. I'm talking about shortbread, you guys. It's delicious. Edinburgh is a city that's both ancient and modern, with a history as rich as its shortbread. You've got cobblestone streets, charming pubs, and enough ghost stories to keep you entertained for, well, an eternity. But don't worry, they're friendly ghosts, mostly. And speaking of castles, Edinburgh Castle is a must-see. It's perched high above the city on a volcanic rock, and the views from up there are absolutely breathtaking. You can almost see all the way to next Tuesday. Almost. So grab your kilt, practice your best Scottish accent. I'm working on mine, it's a work in progress. And let's explore the magic of Edinburgh together. Edinburgh isn't all about castles and ghosts, although that's a good start. The Royal Mile is full of shops, restaurants, and street performers. Find traditional kilts and Harry Potter souvenirs. Explore Edinburgh's literary heritage. Home to writers like Sir Walter Scott and Robert Louis Stevenson. Visit the Elephant House, where J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter. The people are the friendliest you'll meet, always up for a good time and great stories. After a couple of pints, you'll hear amazing stories. So there you have it, Edinburgh, Scotland. A city of history, culture, and a bit of magic. Get ready to be enchanted, everyone, because we're off to Prague. This city is like something out of a storybook, with its cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, and stunning architecture. It's so beautiful, it almost doesn't seem real. But trust me, it is. And it's even better in person. Prague is known for its well-preserved medieval city center, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You can wander through its winding streets, cross the iconic Charles Bridge, and admire the astronomical clock, which is so old, it probably predates sliced bread. And speaking of the Charles Bridge, you have to check out the statues that line its sides. There are 30 of them, each one more impressive than the last. They say if you rub the statue of St. John of Nepomuk, you'll have good luck. And who doesn't need a little extra luck? So put on your walking shoes, grab your camera, and get ready to be swept away by the charm and beauty of Prague. Now, while the Charles Bridge might be the most famous landmark in Prague, there's so much more to see and do in this amazing city. For starters, you have to try the food. Czech cuisine is hearty and delicious, with dishes like goulash, dumplings, and of course, beer. Because no trip to Prague is complete without a pint of their world-famous Pilsner. And speaking of beer, Prague has a vibrant nightlife, with something for everyone. Whether you're looking for a cozy pub, a lively club, or a traditional Czech beer garden, you're sure to find it here. But if you really want to experience the heart and soul of Prague, you have to get lost in its charming old town square. This is where you'll find the astronomical clock, the tin church, and the old town hall. It's the perfect place to soak up the atmosphere and imagine what life was like in Prague centuries ago. So there you have it. Prague, a city of fairy tale charm, delicious food, and unforgettable experiences. Well, that's a wrap on our whirlwind tour of Europe's hidden gems. From the sun-drenched beaches of Greece to the snow-capped peaks of the Swiss Alps, we've covered some serious ground. We've explored ancient ruins, marveled at architectural wonders, and indulged in some seriously delicious food. And we've only just scratched the surface. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Europe's most beautiful destinations. I hope we've inspired you to pack your bags and experience the magic for yourself. And who knows, maybe we'll even bump into each other on our travels. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting travel adventures. And be sure to let me know in the comments which destination was your favorite. Until next time, happy travels. See you in the next video.